Adolescence 15. How can going to a funeral help the deceased? However, going to a funeral could help the deceased. Frequently, I receive words upon the internet from people who inform me my father, my mother died too soon and I was not present. I never dared during their lifetime, but I thought about asking forgiveness before they died for all that I had done wrong during my childhood and my adolescence in order to be reconciled with them and to ask forgiveness for doing them wrong. So they died like that and I can't get over it because I couldn't say goodbye to them. These people are mistaken. It is a mistake to believe that the next world is totally separated from this world to the point that they, with the help of the guardian angel, could not see us, telling them all the love we have for them. According to the near-death experiences, when you die, the first phase lasts for perhaps 3 days, 3 symbolic days, sometimes a little longer, but 3 days between this world and the next. All testify that they are there around the place where their body remains present, and when they think of those they love on earth, they immediately find themselves with them with a kind of sick body. They hear the thoughts of those close to them, so because it lasts for a while until Christ appears to them in the passage which takes them to the next world, there is in any case for on the day of the funeral very often the presence of the person who is present deeply and who looks into our thoughts. And so we must absolutely take advantage of this day of the funeral, not only to pray for the dead, but to communicate all the love we have for them, all the positive thoughts for them, and also to ask forgiveness, etc. I remember one of my former students who came to my home to do a philosophy assignment and who told me the following story. One of her friends had just committed suicide. She had hanged herself in the middle of winter in the garden, and it was her little brother who had found her the following morning. It had been a terrible shock for him to find her hanging from his tree. A disaster, not a single letter. Everyone had gone but to training, upset, and there were perhaps thoughts of following her. What good is this life if very young like that without there being any sign? Why do we commit suicide? She was next to a friend and suddenly they were looking at each other at the same time. They had felt her presence on his shoulder and the other of his shoulder, and that was squeezing them at the same time, as if someone had leaned and turned around and there was no one there. They knew intuitively that this person who had committed suicide was present and that she obviously regretted her gesture, but it was too late. So she told me about this and I explained it to her that she had to communicate to her all her love, that we forgive her and that we would never perform such a gesture like that, that she must now follow Jesus, that Jesus will come and bring her with him. And sometime later she wrote to me that she had a deep intuition that she had gone to the next world. This is how our prayers are accompaniment. The call upon Christ, upon the Virgin Mary, can really help the deceased at their hour of death. And if we haven't, well, now it's the time to do so. Why? Because the angels will show this person present when he or she is, and sometimes he or she perceives us in the future praying for their soul. So the angels transform this present prayer, and the effect can be done anytime during life because God and the angels are beyond time. They are really present because of the beatific vision in eternity.